Patriots are officially AFC East champs. Can you believe it? If I would have told you when Mike Vrabel became the head coach back in January, during that introductory press conference, that within a year, that the Patriots would be sitting atop the AFC East at 13-3, and for the first time since 2019, can say that they are the champions of the AFC East. It feels good, man. It feels good. It feels good. Welcome to Patriots Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Brett Alper. And before we get into anything, I just want to shout out to everybody that tuned in to today's watch party. It was a long one. A very, very, very long one. 8 hours. We stayed for the Patriots beatdown in the New York Jets, 42-10, which we'll get into Drake Maye and the MVP in a little bit. But then after, we had the opportunity to watch the Patriots win the AFC East, and we did it. The Philadelphia Eagles took down the Buffalo Bills, and that locked up the division. Man, it feels amazing. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Shout out to Snuffy winning the AFC East t-shirt. We're going to get that shipped out to you as soon as we possibly can. But, I mean, this was the ultimate goal. This was the ultimate goal. And when, like I talked about in the introductory press conference, Mike Vrabel, he said our goal is to win the AFC East, to host home playoff games, and to compete for championships. And less than a year later, we exceeded expectations. And this is the first time in 6 years. The last time that the Patriots held a playoff game was during the Brady era, where they lost to the Tennessee Titans, led by head coach Mike Vrabel, and lost in the wild card round. But it feels good, man. And now the Patriots have locked up a home playoff game. You have to start looking at what should the Patriots do this next upcoming week. What should they do against the Miami Dolphins? We'll get into that in a second. But first, hit that sub button, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that sub button. We're giving you live coverage every single week. Watch parties will be live for however many playoff games there will be. However many will be live. Videos every single day, sometimes twice a week. So make sure you stay up to date. Hit that sub button right now. So the question that I have is, should the Patriots rest their starters against the Miami Dolphins next week? And it's a kind of a question that you have to try to get into, because you're guaranteed either the 1, 2, or 3 seed in the AFC. Do you want to go out there and risk injury? I mean, you could hear me if you were in the watch party for the last, I don't know how many times after halftime. Don't bring out Drake Maye. Do not bring out Drake Maye. I don't want him to get hurt. Put in Josh Dobbs. Let that happen. He came in for one final drive, and he led the Patriots to a touchdown, and then his ass was out of there. It was then Joshua Dobbs the rest of the way. But I feel like there is more to lose than there is to gain. If you look at the Miami Dolphins, they won today. They beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which is freaking insane. But you're going up against Quinn Ewers. I think you still have a possibility to win the game next week against the Miami Dolphins, even if you play Josh Dobbs. And I'm not saying sit every starter. Like, I still want to see Kayvon Chason probably play the game. I still would like to see Carlton Davis out there playing in that Week 17 game or Week 18 game. I don't want to see Drake Maye. I don't want to see Travion Henderson. I want to see Kyle Williams out there, but there's more to lose than there is to gain. And the odds of the Patriots getting the 1 seed is very, very, very slim. But if you do lose on Sunday to the Jacksonville Jaguars, I'm getting ahead of myself. If you do lose to the Miami Dolphins and the Jacksonville Jaguars beat the Tennessee Titans, they would jump you and move to the 2 seed, and then you would have the 3 seed. So it's kind of an interesting thing to look at. We'll see what they have to do. But you go down in the comment section. You let me know. Should the Patriots rest their starters in Week 18 against the Miami Dolphins. Give me a Y for yes, or give me an N for no. The odds of them getting the 1 seed have kind of tanked a little bit after the Texans won over the Chargers on Saturday night. Now that happened, you don't really necessarily, the Chargers really have nothing to play for. If they win, if they beat the Denver Broncos, cool. They get the 6th seed. If they lose to the Denver Broncos, they get the 7th seed. But if they lose to the if they beat the Denver Broncos, Patriots win, Patriots get the 1 seed. But if the Patriots lost to Miami Dolphins and the Chargers won and the Jags lost, the Patriots will play the Buffalo Bills in the first round of the playoffs. It's a lot of playoff scenarios, which we'll break down an absolute ton. But we did get an update on Matt Collins and his IR injury. Evan Lazar, that works as the Patriots beat reporter, he spoke to the NFL apparently, and he got a correct ruling on the NFL rules for IR. So in the regular season, we know that you have to miss 4 weeks minimum, no matter what. Well, for Matt Collins now in the playoffs, it are 4 games minimum. In the playoffs, it's 4 weeks. So no matter what, he is eligible to return for the AFC Championship game, and he is big. I know today Drake Maye looked absolutely perfect. 19 for 21, 256 yards, 5 touchdowns. But you still need Mac. You still need Mac. And that's a good rule. I'm glad that they have that in place, because if he was going to miss into the Super Bowl, that would have been rough. But it was a perfect game for the Patriots today. It was a perfect game. We saw Efton Chisholm score his first touchdown. We saw Ramondre Stevenson bust through the line of scrimmage. It was a great game in and game out from start to finish. And then the backups came in, and it kind of was what it was. But it is what it is. But I enjoyed what I saw today from the New England Patriots. And once you go into the playoffs, everything changes. Because if they get the 1 seed, they get to rest their starters. If you get the 2 seed, honestly, with how everybody has looked, there's one quarterback I trust in the AFC. And I love and I trust Drake Maye more than anything. I trust him over Justin Herbert. I think their defense is terrible. I think their offensive line is terrible. The Texans, their offense is terrible. You aren't going to play the Jags. The Steelers are going to play, but it is what it is. They're going to get the division. It's either up to them or it's up to the Ravens. And that Ravens win on Saturday night against the Packers makes the Patriots win look even better. So, but it was a great win. And the Patriots are AFC East champs. AFC East champs. Also, Maye's MVP odds did not go up at all. Stupid. Do you think Drake Maye should be MVP? Do you think so? You can go down in the comment section and let me know what you guys think. AFC East champs, man, but I'm not satisfied. You can go look at the picture. None of the players are satisfied either. They all got that fire in their eyes like they want to be more. But a home playoff game is coming back to Gillette Stadium. Make sure you hit that sub button. And as always, let's go Pats.